All right, this might be awkward or longer than I'd anticipated, but I'll kind of take you through the whole process. There's the espresso machine. I'm going to turn it on. When I make espresso, a lot of times I will let the, like I don't clean up right after. So I'll clean up as I make the new one. It just drops like a whole puck of espresso straight out of the basket, because it's compressed down as you make it, and it is so you tamp it down, and then you also have the the pressure of the actual process. So you hit it a couple times with the holder here, and actually, you know what? These are stopped up. Sometimes this little, if you clean it right away, it's fine, but sometimes those, the holes where the espresso comes out will get clogged up if it's not cleaned right away. So I use these double-walled cups to keep things warm. It's already heated up just from walking over there and cleaning up. What I'm doing right now is kind of cleaning the head, letting the grounds kind of come out. I'll set my grinder from like a medium drip that we use for a Keurig down to a fine espresso grind. Sorry, there's stuff everywhere. It's a little messy. I take like a couple kind of rounded scoops of espresso. And I know on my machine that I go like 12 to 13 seconds for a good dose on espresso. Now I'm kind of cleaning out the head of the espresso machine, so there's still some grounds that kind of get caught in there. I wipe that out. And if you don't mind a couple pieces of coffee ground, it's not an issue, but I like to try to keep it cleaned up. So now we can take the portafilter and the coffee grinds, nice fine espresso powder, sometimes I make a mess, just depends. Looks like I could add a tiny bit more of the dose, so it looks like the dose was about perfect there, really. Make sure that's kind of inside. Take a tamper. And I'm a huge nerd, so when I first got this, I forget what it is, maybe it's like 25, 30 pounds. I was like, I would put my hand on a scale and actually see about how much pressure that was. You really don't have to be that crazy with it. I'm just a nerd, so I like to get it as close as I can. So now we're ready for this. We just put the portafilter in the basket. This machine, I have to select that it's coming from the head, place my cup, and then I just yell at my Amazon Echo Dot, Alexa, set timer for 26 seconds. It's a manual machine. So there's that. I like to make flat whites. So, and I like this like ultra pasteurized whole milk from Aldi. So now we have nice even flow and nice kind of rich looking brown espresso coming out. Add just a little milk for a flat white. Okay, timer's going off. I start the steam process here. And I've got, you know, just maybe, Alexa, timer off. I don't know, maybe 2.5, 3 ounces of milk in there. And now when the machine, this particular machine, when it's heated up, this will stop flashing. Now it's ready to steam. And this is what we want. We don't want some cheaper machines, like they'll draw like too much volume. So, you know, this is a double shot. So this is like 2.5 ounces, really rich crema on top. And it's just super rich and delicious and not acidic either. Making a flat white, I will now turn this to the steam, and I'll keep the wand buried in the milk so that it doesn't introduce a ton of bubbles and foam like you would with a, you know, a cappuccino or latte. I just kind of go by feel on this. It'll starts to warm up. I wait until it's like almost too hot to touch. If you get it on there too long, it'll start to sound different. It'll get crazy hot, and it's kind of like you'll start to get like a sweet, like caramelized milk sugar kind of thing. Now it's starting to get really hot. Let it go for a moment and shut it down. And just wipe that off before the milk dries on the wand. Just try not to get coffee grounds on there, sometimes I do. And now here's my flat white. The machine's just kind of clearing the lines. So there's just kind of like a dot of that microfoam left over there, and that's a flat white. And I'll shut the machine down, and that's where I will start from next time. And this is what you're left with. And that's it.